So we got fresh new property development here. They'll be building like a barn dominium house where you see the sand there. So that's where the elevation is kind of raised up a little bit, and that's where we call it the house pad. So that's where the house will be elevated, make sure water drains from that point and find its exit off the property. So today we got our Moasure 2. We'll be using that to get the perimeter of the property, and then we'll also get some elevation points so we can see how the water would travel through the property and drain off of it, creating a drainage plan. So we got our cameraman Evan. We'll get him on the Moasure device just to show how easy it is, and we'll get this place mapped out. We'll see more.
No mics?
I do have them now. I found them and whatnot.
I mean, we already in it, so.
Yep.
And plus, I wanted to explain more about the measurements and the data because it's all about what you do with the data. And here's where the magic begins. While traditional surveying would require a team of professionals, expensive equipment, and potentially weeks of work, Evan is about to demonstrate just how revolutionary the Moasure 2 really is. Watch as we transform this raw Texas property into precise digital data that will become the foundation of our entire design process. What Evan is doing right now is walking the perimeter of our site, and the Moasure 2 is tracking every single step with incredible precision and maps it out instantly in real time with a ready report the second you press stop. It really changes the game and the workflow for determining the solutions needed. This isn't just a walk in the woods, folks. This is data collection at its finest. Every footstep is being converted into coordinates that will eventually become the building blocks of our Revit model. In just these few minutes, we're capturing what would traditionally take hours with conventional surveying methods. Now, I must add that accuracy can save you easily up to the tens of thousands if your data is not accurate. Being off 5 to 10 feet can cost up to $5,000 to $10,000 and easily more. So it is very important how you interpret the data along with how you present the data as well. We will cover more of that in the upcoming videos. Incredible. We just completed our perimeter walk and look at these results. The Moasure 2 has captured a total area of 51,389 square feet. That's nearly 1.2 acres of mapped property. The perimeter measures 994.3 feet, and here's what's truly impressive. We can see elevation changes throughout the site ranging from ground level down to about 5 feet below our starting point. This topographical information is pure gold for designers. It tells us exactly where water will flow, where we need to plan for drainage and how the natural landscape will influence our building placement. Our base layer captures the overall property boundary. That's our legal limits and the canvas we're working with. However, Moasure 2 has the capabilities of capturing other features and zones within the property and mapping them out as well, using layers. Sublayer 1 shows us a distinct area of 7,879 square feet. This could be a natural building zone or an area with specific characteristics we need to account for. Each layer builds upon the last, creating a comprehensive digital twin of this property that will be invaluable when we start designing. Let's talk about the precision we're seeing here. The Moasure 2 is giving us measurements down to the 10th of a foot. That's about 1.2 inches of accuracy. When you're planning construction, that level of precision can mean the difference between a perfect fit and costly modifications. Look at these edge measurements. We're seeing individual segments ranging from 14.7 feet to over 30 feet, each with precise elevation data. Edge number 9, for example, shows us a 30-foot segment that drops 1 full foot in elevation. That's critical information for foundation planning and grading work. But here's where it gets really exciting. All this data isn't just numbers on a screen. The Moasure 2 is building a complete three-dimensional model of our site in real time. We can see our property from every angle, understand the natural flow of the land. Now, here's what makes this entire process revolutionary for our design workflow. All of this data, every measurement, every elevation point, every boundary line can be modified to export directly into Revit. Gone are the days of manually inputting survey data, trying to interpret hand-drawn sketches, or dealing with coordinate conversion errors. With some mild conversions, the Moasure 2 data can be moved from site survey to 3D design model in a matter of minutes instead of weeks. This integration is what allows us to say, yes, I can, to ambitious projects. The technology removes the barriers and lets creativity flow, and we will show you more on those conversions in later videos. Just make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so we know you would like to know more.